My name is Sarah. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for checking it out. Please think about hitting that subscribe button if this is something you guys are into. Welcome back to all my other subscribers. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here again today. Alright you guys, so I got tagged to do my top 5 favorite common houseplants by Cheyenne over at Plant My Happy Space. So I'm really excited to do this tag because common plants is what got me into houseplant collecting in the first place, and I'm down for them. So if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know I'm a pothos girl. I am a common houseplant girl, and honestly, because I pretty much collect common houseplants, I really felt like, what can I bring to the houseplant community who would want to watch me on YouTube? But it's not about whether you have rare plants or common plants, and for me, I definitely felt some discouragement, feeling like I don't have rare stuff to show, like nobody's gonna want to see my common stuff, and that's just not true. I'm into houseplants because I love them and they bring me joy, whether they're expensive or cheap. So everybody's been freaking out that in the houseplant community that the prices are outrageous, which I totally agree, they're outrageous. I'm not gonna go in too deep on this. If you guys are interested in figuring out why, you can just search it in the bar. There's tons of videos on YouTube about this, but a lot of different factors, everything from coronavirus, people aren't getting their imports, you're not doing international shipping, to supply and demand, and the craze that just really hit the houseplant community and blew up, which I'm a part of that as well. You know, I found the houseplant community in just the past couple years. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys common plants that you can get pretty much anywhere at either a big box store or a grocery store. A lot of these I picked up at the grocery store. So yeah, I'm excited to share them with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing it. And please do not be discouraged if you guys don't have rare plants. It doesn't mean that your collection isn't wonderful and beautiful and perfect just the way that it is. So if you guys are feeling discouraged like I have in the past, please don't, okay? And also, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on houseplants that I'm gonna kill them, or I don't know how to take care of them. So I'm just now starting to get into more rare stuff, and I have awesome friends that have done trades with me and gifted me plants. So you know, it's just what it is. I'm a common plant girl, and let me show you guys my top 5 favorite common houseplants. Okay, so I don't know if I should number this or not, but number 1 on my list is definitely going to be my Philodendron cordatum. I absolutely love this plant, you guys. I'm going to be showing you the one that's out on my sunroom, and I've had this one climbing out here like this for 2 years. It's absolutely beautiful. It's completely taken off. You guys, these barely need water. Okay, he probably needs water more often than I give him, but they can go a little while without a drink, and they do awesome in low light. This gets bright in direct light, so the sun is shining. You can see that all the leaves are basically like standing at attention and facing the windows, which I think is really, really cool. But yeah, I bought these both. I bought the first one on the left, which is a little bit of a bigger plant, first, and then I bought the one on the right, and I do have a video of me and my husband putting this whole thing up on a pole, so I'll link that down below if you guys want to see that. It was a challenge, but I did repot it and I gave it a bigger pole, and it's so happy. These absolutely love to climb, so if you give them something to climb, they will just take off for you, and I can't believe it. So this is my most favorite one for sure. Anybody that comes over to my house, I love showing them this plant because it gives my sunroom the total jungle vibes. But yeah, I have more of these. They also have a lemon lime or a neon version, which I have one of those as well, and you can pretty much pick these up at the grocery store or any big box store for around $15, and I love them so much. The leaf shape is just adorable, and I think they're super, super cool, and you guys should get one. If you don't have one, they're the best, you guys, I'm telling you. Next up on my list is gonna be pothos, you guys. You know, pothos are my absolute favorite. If you guys wanna see a video of my pothos collection, I'm gonna link that down below in the description box, but I absolutely love pothos. Pothos is what got me into collecting houseplants in the first place, and I am absolutely in love with the one that's on my front porch, which has to come in really soon. But this one that's on my front porch is absolutely beautiful. It's so big and huge. I just love when they have huge leaves like this and they will climb. You know, I don't live in a place where they'll climb outside on trees, but I think it's amazing. And when they get really mature, they even get fenestrations, which is so cool. But yeah, I'm obsessed with pothos. I have them all over my house. I absolutely love that they give you the signs. They get a little limp and droopy when they need a drink, and you give them a drink and they're happy. Yeah, they're super tough. I neglect them, pretty much all of them. That's probably why I love them so much. Even if you let them get a little too droopy, they'll come back to life. So they're easy to propagate. I have them all over my house in a ton of different lighting conditions. But yeah, pothos definitely on this list. It's my favorite, and you can get them for so cheap. I picked up this one that's on my front porch for $15 from the Home Depot, and I just mounted it on this pole and it's grown into this. So I'm in love with pothos, and that's a staple for every houseplant collector. You should have one in your collection, or multiple, because you guys, I got more pothos than anything. I absolutely love them. But yeah, pothos definitely made this list. Alright, so Crimson Princess. I have this big beauty right here. I absolutely love the Crimson Princess. You can find them pretty much anywhere at any big box store. Now, you're not going to come across them all the time, but you will definitely if you keep checking in. This big beauty I picked up this year mainly because it has such mature leaves, and I absolutely love it. I do the taco test with them, so I kind of squeeze the leaves, and when they feel soft or a little wrinkly, that's when I give them a drink. So this one is feeling soft, so he is ready for a drink. But yeah, I absolutely love Crimson Princess. I have multiple of them, and it's really cool that when they start growing, these little tendrils will just grab on to whatever. And in my bedroom, one of them is grabbing onto the blinds. It's really funny. But yeah, they're common where I'm at, and I would say this is the Hoya that I can come across the most. So I absolutely love them. Also, if you guys are interested in plant hangers, me and my husband created these, and I just started an Etsy shop. Let me go ahead and hang him back up here. Yeah, I have a bunch of these. I don't know how many I have. I think I have like, I maybe have 4 of these big hanging ones and a couple smaller ones that I've just propagated, and they're so easy to propagate too. I like to propagate them in moss. I think they do really well in moss, in like a Tupperware or a jar, and they'll sprout roots pretty easy. They're pretty good overall. Honestly, I love plants that don't freak out from summer to winter, and this is one of them. They're pretty much steady. Now, they might not grow as much in the winter time, but they're still gonna be happy. So yeah, Crimson Princess, it had to make my list for my favorite top 5 common. So let's move on to the next one. So next up on my list is gonna be the ZZ plant. I happen to have this ZZ Raven right here, so I'm gonna be showing you guys that one. This one actually wasn't very common. It is more common now with the trending tropicals. You can find them at Lowe's or Home Depot, but I'm just talking about the regular ZZ or the ZZ Raven. I have them both. They can go forever, like weeks without a drink of water, and you could put them in your bathroom in a darker place. No, they're not gonna thrive as much in a darker place, but they'll live and they'll survive, and you guys will see them pretty much anywhere. Yeah, you can get these at any big box store. The new growth comes out green and then it turns dark, which is really cool. Yeah, they also have these giant like tuber things. They kind of look like brains down in here. So you need a bigger pot than what you would think for them. But I absolutely love them. They're super easy to deal with, which I'm all about the easy houseplants right now. And they're readily available. So he's grown a ton for me. All of these right here are new growth, so he's really happy. But yeah, I have a regular ZZ too. I do want to get a giant ZZ. I saw one at Home Depot for like $60. And I just didn't do it because I didn't want to spend that much, but I would love to have a giant tall one. I think those are amazing, so that is definitely on my wish list. I will be having me a big old giant mama one day. But for now, my ZZ Raven and my regular ZZ. Oh, I also have this one. up here on my shelf. I'm too short, you guys can't see the top of my shelf. But here is the curly one. This one is newer to my collection. I haven't actually watered him yet, but he's pushing out some new growth, so he's happy. But yeah, ZZs, you guys, this one's harder to come by. Oh, I just spilled dirt on me. But the regular isn't. You can pretty much find them anywhere. So yeah, ZZ had to make my list because they're common and beautiful and cheap and easy, and you don't have to water them much. So a lot of different reasons why I love them. But let's go ahead and move on to the last one on my list. Alright, so last but not least is going to be the Sansevieria. I absolutely love Sansevierias, and I have a bunch of different ones in my collection. Honestly, they're so easy. I really haven't been taking great care of mine, and some of them are kind of showing it. But they're so easy to take care of. You don't have to water them. I pretty much forget about them, and I should be watering them more. But there's tons of different varieties. I have a giant one that's in my bedroom. So I have them all over my house, and these are really great because they don't need a ton of light either, and they can go a while without watering. I do know that Sansevierias have been reclassified as Dracaenas, I believe, but they're always going to be Sansevierias to me, so I'm going to continue to call them Sansevierias or snake plants. But yeah, they're so easy. I absolutely love them, and you can pick up one of these. You could get a giant one like what I have in my bedroom for like $16.99 or $20 or $25, depending on where. But yeah, they're readily available at all big box stores pretty much. They seem to always have them. Yeah, they have so many different kinds, and they're so easy to take care of, and I just love them. And I think they're also really great for beginners. Pretty much all of these plants that I'm talking about today are awesome for beginners. So if you are a beginner and looking for houseplants, this is a great recommendation as well. But yeah, these guys are so easy, and they're just cool. Like, look at how cool that is with the lines on the outside. I absolutely love them. Alright, you guys, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing my top 5 favorite common houseplants. Editing Sarah here. I totally forgot that I wanted to tag a couple people to do this challenge, so I'm going to be tagging Sam from Sassy&Succulent. I'm also going to be tagging Mary from Mary J's Plants. I'm going to be tagging Xena from Ladybud's Plants and Nessa from Photosynthesis. I think I said it right, yeah, Photosyntheness. Please make sure to go check out all their channels. I'm gonna link them in the description box down below, but especially go check out Xena's channel and Nessa's channel because they are both newer to the plant tube world, and I know they would really appreciate if you guys went and subscribed. It'll only take a second. Just go down below to the description box and click the link and subscribe to their channel. Make sure to tell them that I sent you. Not to mention that both the girls have insanely amazing quality content. I've been doing this for like a year, and their quality of content blows mine out of the water. So if that's something you guys are down for, please make sure to go subscribe to both of them. Also, if you're another YouTuber and want to join in on this tag, feel free just to do it. Consider the fact that I tagged you, okay? So if I didn't mention you, just do it anyways, you guys. Yeah, I just want to say if you guys enjoyed this, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys like this video, also leave a comment down below. Any type of interaction with my channel really does help out. So thank you guys so much for watching and liking, subscribing, supporting, all that good stuff. You guys are the best. Oh, also, I forgot one more thing. Sorry guys, it's been a long week. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I went and filmed yesterday with Xena, and so my next video is gonna be a shop with me doing a nursery tour. I'm really excited. I had so much fun meeting up with her. She is actually local. Well, local to me is an hour. We both drive an hour and meet up. So keep a lookout for that because that's gonna be the next video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back at you guys again soon with another one. Bye.